this video and the 8 videos to follow that follow this format, possibly 9, are solely here to document my time on the Computer Science with Foundation Year course at the University of Plymouth. It's going to be completely different to a project video, and it's not a vlog. It's literally going to be me sat here in a chair at the end of the day going, oh look, we did this, oh look, we did that. It's just to kind of document my time at university, and give like my perspective on what's happened for that day, as university is meant to be a time where you learn lots and experience many things in your life that end up shaping your person going forwards, or so everybody seems to say. Will that happen? Who knows? Hopefully learning, yes. University of Plymouth has a budget. That'd be nice to be at somewhere for education that has a budget for once. Hopefully the teachers are better than some of the ones I had at Strode, and hopefully the course support is a lot better than what I had at Strode. Obviously the facilities are going to be better because, well, I live here for the next 41 weeks and then the next 41 following next September, because I'll be in year 1. So the same thing's happening here that happened at college. I did another course and became a year 1 in my second year, which means that's a trend that seems to follow me no matter where I go at this point. And just sort of talk about what I get up to at my time at university. I guess if anyone watches it, is to provide an insight of, I guess, what kind of happens during freshers, I guess. But other than that, it's just to document what I do and what I don't do, and what I learn, or what I have to present and or make. So on to September. It's kind of end of day 1, it's about 8 o'clock. Other than, well, moving, it was kind of just A, phoning student finance to stop myself from getting scammed, B, realising I should have ordered Ethernet cables and ordering them, and just sort of setting other bits up. Probably record more tomorrow, and a documentary of uni life. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. But yeah, that's day 1. That's it's day 2 over and done with. Nothing really, because it was a weekend, so I couldn't get ID or anything. And other than like setting up GP and other things like that, nothing else happened. Well, I mean, there was a student union event thing, rave basically. It was a load of crap, to be honest, in my opinion. Well, that is from the standpoint of somebody who doesn't like those sorts of things, and all I got to show for it is one of those light finger things you can get from Poundland. So all in all, a waste of a day. Sunday up tomorrow. Basically 3 open days now. It was just nothing. So that's that. That's day 3. Yeah, day 3, Sunday. It was the Revolution Party thing. Basically what happened last night, but on a larger scale. I went there with some friends. It was interesting. Lost my card on the floor and my provisional right at the end of the night, and I noticed kind of myself, and I was like, well, that's not good. I just had like my student finance payment and I've dropped my card on the floor. Went right to the bar, turns out it had been handed in, so I guess what lingering faith of humanity that people have was proven correct there. So no money was lost, nor was my card. I had to frantically transfer everything to my savings account so it couldn't be used. So apart from the mini heart attack I got from almost losing my card and like ID, it was alright. Freshers Week is technically started at the time of recording this because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. But I don't actually have anything till like Wednesday when my first like induction talk is, and it's like another week until I actually have lectures and society enrichment. So this week is technically optional. I'm still going to go to it, but it's just like a week of introduction. It's like quarter days anyway. So there's probably going to be more to these random little segments that I'm recording now. See you at the end of day 4. It's now Monday, the morning of Tuesday, but reflection on Monday the 16th. Event 2, in my opinion, worse than last time. At least I can say that like I've done it now, and it's like not for me. So I can say, I've done it. It's a sort of, I have experienced a typical freshers week, if you would call it, just minus the countless amounts of binge drinking. We also got our student ID card today. As per usual, we look dreadful in a photo. There's nothing else to it really. I am incapable of taking a good photo, and if I show it without like showing off any important information, it genuinely looks awful. But on the positive side, there was free sunglasses tonight. They were only flimsy, crappy blue plastic sunglasses, and I'm going to be honest, they actually do nothing and barely fit on my head, but they were free and I'll take it because they were free. It's that simple. There's still like no actual freshers stuff for me until Wednesday, where I have my like introductory lecture that'll introduce me to the course, the tutors and that. So again, it's like much the same as the closing of yesterday. Nothing will actually happen until Wednesday, and in reality nothing will actually properly start happening till next week, because I don't officially start my course till the 23rd. So these 13 days of 10 days of entries are going to just be me mainly rambling about how nothing's happened yet, and I've done basically nothing because there is nothing to do. So I'll see you tomorrow when there's nothing to do. It's about halfway through the day at this point, and well, it's still Freshers' Fair, so obviously stuff's still being given away, and it turns out that the student union had a pop-up arcade, so I spent most of my day in there claiming the leaderboard on Tetris, as one does. And there was some clothing brand that I won a fan from, and there's Casper, Slim Chicken, Crispies, some pizza place, Doner Kebab, all these places that were doing barcodes that you could scan, and then you get discounts. As you went out for places, and I've ended up with 12 Doner Kebab bags full of coupons, purely because I just kept getting handed them by the people. So I might have to trade them with other people in the building because I don't actually like kebab. But other than that, it's I don't think there's anything on in the evening, for once. But yeah, I'll go through all the crap that I've acquired from not careers fair, Freshers' Fair. So Domino's was like, you know the things you put in the holes on your Crocs. A bottle opener, which that actually is quite useful. Then discounts, some big poster thing that I'll have a look at in a minute. And then FIBA Club Rooms, there's like all these free entry events that are going on. The only one that's like slightly interesting, I guess, is Hacker T-Dog, and that's because, you know, I watched a lot of that as a wee child. And then the ever persistent 12 doner kebab bags, where I could get, if I actually ate kebab, I might just add, I could get a box. Actually, I might have spring rolls, to be fair, and then like kebabs, free drinks with a doner box, money off. I genuinely don't eat kebab, so like none of this is of use to me. But free is free, and now I'm going to have a look at the Domino's thing. I'm full well expecting this to solely be like their opening times or something similar to that. I can't see Domino's giving away, unless it's a poster of nothing like valid. Oh, it's a calendar. It's a calendar that marks out the days. Oh, that's not bad, to be fair. It marks out September this year to July next year. So then it's got like be late for something day. That was Tuesday the 5th of September. Huh. The 12th is video games day, so on and so forth. Yeah, so. Oh, and it's got codes for money off order. 50% off, large 2-topping pizza money off. That's not bad, actually. Alright, well this thing's actually useful, unlike half the other stuff they give you at Freshers Fair. There was also like other bits in there, but like random sort of bits. But other than it like being obviously lectures for me tomorrow, it's the sports Freshers, which I've already pretty much signed up for because I did it online on the Student Union website. So I'm just going to go and see if they're giving out free stuff, to be honest. And then it'll be next week, archery and badminton, which means my hands are going to hurt like crazy at the end of the weeks. So yeah. If anything else has happened at the end of the night, then there'll be more on the end of today. If not, there won't be anything on the end of today. It's now Wednesday, the 18th of September. Sports fair today, so that's fun. Turns out that I didn't need to pay for any of the sports before I did like trials. So if that's that, I guess I was too eager with that. But inductions started today for me, so met my lecturers, had a course, like a lecture about the course, had a health and safety lecture. There's like I think we're given a project or something tomorrow, and then there's like another 4 hours of lecture on Friday, and then that's that for like induction week. But they also did like a student discount night over at Drake's Circus. They had like, you spend £10 in certain stores, you get like a goodie bag. Now I needed some like tool based bits for like my Nintendo DS, the repair kit. So obviously it's like a hobby that I'm still doing while I'm here. So sorry about that. But yeah, so I bought stuff for that, and then I bought an Oscar award as a funny comedic prop when I do live streams. But that took me over the £10 mark. Then I did get in there late, to be fair, and then I went only to find out that they run out of like gift bags. So I mean the stuff I bought had use for me, but I mean I guess it would have been nice to have something free with it. I've now got like a student discount card for Waterstones. Didn't even know there was one, I'm going to be frankly honest. They were also doing like 3 times the stamps or something tonight, and you got 5% off, which, I mean, on manga books equates to like 60 pence, like, depending on the book you buy. So, you know, whoop-de-doo. I mean, if you're buying Berserk, which is like 50 quid or something, then you're probably going to get a bit more, but like one of the 13 quid books is only going to get you like 60p off. Like in the end, buying 3 of them, they came to like £10 each, which is about £1 dearer than what I would have paid on Amazon. So I'm not too like annoyed about that. It is near enough what I would have paid anyway. I just lost 3 quid, I guess, in that sense. That was like it, to be honest. No like other events on. Just induction week. Trials of badminton are on Monday. That'll be fun. And then archery starts on like the 7th of October or something, but the taster days are on another day. So yeah, that is basically it for the 18th. See you on the 19th. It's been a good few days. I got freshers flu, so like that's fun. I mean, you can still hear it in my voice. Only things to note: Nerve Society, I soloed, so as unexpected. Badminton was shambles. Anyway, there's more free stuff today, because it's like the welcome to Hall's malarkey. So another Domino's bag with another one of those calendar things. Discounts for golf. You had to score 3 holes in one in a row. Got a scratch card as well from them, but free stuff. And if you did, then you got like 50% off. Discounts for spa. Not like a spa, the restaurant spa. Boston Tea Party lanyard. Got too many lanyards, I don't actually need any. Another Freshers barcode. Bottle of Coke. Some a recipe book for students. Now, they're giving them out 1 per flat. As I am a studio, I am technically my own flat. Plus the fact I'm alone anyway, so I haven't got to share it with anyone. So I'm like, oh, you got to share it with your flat, and I stood there knowing I ain't got flatmates, so. And another Domino's crock thing. Another Domino's bottle opener. And a golf bottle opener. So that's another Domino's bag for the collection. And then the university themselves gave out like goodie bags of some kind. I don't know what's in them, so we'll grab a look. Is that a can of liquid death? Pad Thai noodles, iced tea, Nerds, this is good, squashy things. Oh wow, discounts on 3 SIM cards,
Oh, what? A Voxy SIM card. A chance to win more money. Can of liquid death. That's funny. Iced coffee. That's going to see its way to the bin. Yeah. Alright, well, that's not too bad. I need to find a coin. I want to know what I've won from the golf people. Two for one entry. Wow, I mean, I don't actually have anyone to play golf with, but I can get a discount on non-existent people. So, free stuff is free stuff. I mean, the SIM card won't actually work because it's not paid for. But 60 gig for £10 a month. It's crazy. I think I'll stick with Tesco. Can't be asked to switch to Vodafone. It's day off today, so I got badminton later. Then more lectures tomorrow, but currently the lectures have been boring because I know the stuff already. So I'm basically repeating the last year at college. That's all there is to it, really. Well, if anything happens, I'll be back again later. There's been no recording for like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 days. And that's just because I've been so like busy that I've just forgotten to record. But basically, I say 3, it might actually be 1 or 2. 2, I think it's 2. I don't think I did anything Thursday. Either way, just lectures. Found out on Friday that what I do with my abhorrent sleep schedule isn't just me. Turns out the lecturer knew a doctor who does the same. So that's reassuring in a way, I guess, and I'm almost healed. Because I've joined the Nurse Society, and the one gun I actually like, the MA40, so the Halo assault rifle. I'm not allowed to use it because it belongs to one of the committee members, which, you know, at first was a bit of a problem, I'll be honest. However, my family had come up to see me, and I asked them to bring my one. I've just got to like mark my name like along here, so that when it comes to like clearing up at the end of the day, they won't like take my gun, which that's not a problem because I'll be gone halfway through because I go into archery. So I have got my weapon of choice, which means in theory I actually do better. And essentially all there is to this weapon is that's where the magazines go. Then this flap is in case it jams, and if it's open it won't fire. And then this button runs the motor, and then that button fires the gun, and then obviously it shoots it out down that long barrel. So that's all there is to it. The motor's really noisy, so it's not like I can be like sneaky with that gun, but because there's a zombies mode that we sort of play each time, if you've ever played like a zombies mode in say Halo or Call of Duty, you will know that an assault rifle is probably the worst weapon you could have. And because to stick with the theme, I ordered the CQS 40 shotgun, also known as the Bulldog, so it's the Halo Infinite shotgun. I think it's the CQS 40. So I have sort of those two that I can use for many society visits. It's only bi-weekly, so it's not too bad. But like my arms on those Sundays will be dead, which is why actually I don't know if archery's on tomorrow. So tomorrow could be an interesting entry if there is archery, but I know there's no Nerf Society because that's not till next week. So yeah, busy. And then obviously I did the form, I'm not sure if I mentioned it last time, for a Formula student. So I've registered my interest as a racer. Failing that, I said I'd be a data analyst. I'm going to prefer a racer. I would like to race for a Formula team. It's only a student team, but a Formula team is a Formula team, and it's cool regardless. Plus I could win awards, and I won awards. On top of that, I've re-signed up for badminton, so I can still like play one sport leisurely. And the gym's quite odd here at Plymouth, yeah. They've got like 3 TVs. One's always playing the news, one plays whatever program's on at the time, and then one plays music. So like, I went there at about 7 o'clock, half 7, something like that in the morning. And on one screen it was BBC News, on the other screen it was like King of Queens, and on the other screen they were playing Shakira. So it's, you know, it's quite like a bombardment of oddities, I will admit. But whatever makes them work, I guess. The bench press here is a standard bench press, which I've not done. I'm used to the assisted machine, so you like lift it up. So you, like, there's like latches that go like that, and when you lift it, it goes like that, and you can move it up and down. But this is a standard one. There's no like latches, so I lifted it up. Obviously, I'm like, I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but that is a common occurrence here. People blast music at 10 o'clock at night, going on 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I went to like bench and it went like that, so I had to just put it down and curled instead, because I thought I'm not going to injure myself that way, am I? But yeah, more lectures tomorrow. In theory, it'll be my first full week because I'm not going to miss any due to illness. But for the time being, pretty much everything we're covering in lectures I've already learnt, so I'm slightly ahead of everyone, other than Maths 051. That is pretty much caught up to where I was. So at the moment it's not presenting too much of a challenge for me, which is actually kind of disappointing. But that's what you get with a foundation year, I guess, after doing a T-level. In my teacher's defence, Paul and Brad did prepare us for uni. Whether we were going or not, they taught us like research skills, how to cite sources properly, all about plagiarism. So in their defence, they prepped us on stuff that most people wouldn't have been taught. So that I've got a head feel on. They like did a whole lecture on Friday about like research and that. But obviously I'd already been taught, so it's just waiting till the lectures catch up with stuff that I don't yet know. Which by the sounds of it might not happen till 2025. in term 2. So if that's the case, that's the case. It gives me more time to, like, I don't know, see if I can go over material early or something. I'll be back for another segment tomorrow. If archery's on, I'll tell you how that went. I know it starts in October. I think esports starts around the 15th. And I think archery was like either the first Friday or the first Sunday. Actually, that means it's not till next week, because Monday's the 30th. I got my dates wrong. Oh, that's great actually. That means that next Sunday I've got this till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I've got archery from like 3 till 6. My marksmanship next week is going to be off the bloody charts. Well, I signed up for these things, don't I? See you in tomorrow's segment. So it turns out that archery is definitely next week at the earliest, because the sign up doesn't end till tomorrow. So I definitely have my dates a week in advance, which means Nerf probably does fall on the same week. And you know, my eyes and arms, they'll be dead that day, so that's gonna be a fun little day, that. But other than that, nothing happened. It's a Sunday. Nothing happens on a Sunday until archery starts. But currently, nothing happens on a Sunday. Also means I'll probably have to get more sleep when archery starts, because I'll need more strength and energy. So that'll be fun. But other than that, more lectures tomorrow. Just Comp 051, I think. Or maybe, no, that's maths and Comp. Comp 0001. Which is basically just programming, to be honest. And it's with Python and HTML, which is what I've done for the last 2 years, going on 2.5. So, nice, chill, relaxing session for me, unless they ask me to code a tuplet without Wi-Fi, because I don't remember tuplets. But that's that. On to tomorrow's segment. So that's the end on 30th September and September as a whole. So it was more lectures of stuff that I already knew, but we kind of knew that going into it. I went to watch Empire Strikes Back in the cinema. Amazing. Great film, even better on cinema screen, I'm going to be honest. Which now means I've seen 5 out of the 9 main films in the cinema. Unfortunately, 3 of those are the sequels. And even though they're showing the sequels in cinema, I won't be going to watch them. Maybe 7 at a push. Even though I can get them for free, because I got a pass, unlimited pass. I will not rewatch 8 and 9 again. I've not rewatched 8 and 9 since I watched them in the cinema. They were that bad. And I also watched the Batman because, well, I didn't see it when it came out in cinema 2 years ago. And I enjoyed the Batman. I thought it was one of the best Batman films, just from like the tone it sets, and people call like the acting kind of flat in it. I think for Bruce Wayne, it's what, his second year as Batman. In that film, it shows that he's not experienced yet. He's not the Kevin Conroy Batman. He's not been through everything yet. He's not really had a supervillain event. The Riddler being the first of it. So, you know, it shows, which means the Batman 2 will be more developed as a character. But I'm not here to review films, I'm here to document what I've done. But other than that, nothing else happened. So, for September, we moved up to uni, got settled in, tried clubbing, found out we don't really like clubbing. Learnt nothing yet. Signed up for many things. got sabotaged in a badminton team attempt, and found out that we can join a formula team. Oh, and also soloed a team of committee people at No Society with a gun we had never used before. Life has its silver linings, I guess. But yeah, on to October, the spooky month. So I guess this comes out in October-ish, and I'm going to assume the next one comes out in November, because that's how time works. So, continueth the documentation.